The 10 most beautiful valleys in the world. But before that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do subscribe and don't forget to hit the red button to be the first to receive the latest videos. Number 10. Waipio Valley, Hawaii. Found in the Hamakua district of Hawaii, the Waipio Valley was once the home of Hawaiian kings, with thick green forests, gushing waterfalls, and a shimmering black sand beach. The Waipio's Valley is undeniably one of the most beautiful valleys in the world. Although the Waipio's Valley may be difficult to access, the steep hike down into the heart of the valley is well worth the effort. Alternatively, following the Muleve Trail will take you along the cliffs surrounding the Waipio's Valley, where you will be able to catch a glimpse of the picturesque waterfalls that flow out of the Waipio's River. Number 9. Douro Valley, Portugal. Crisscrossed with rows of vineyards, the Douro Valley, located in the northern Portugal, is often overlooked for the bustling city of Porto. While a trip to the Douro Valley can be quite time-consuming, the valley is definitely a must-see for its sun-soaked slopes and beautiful wilderness. The Douro River runs from the Soria province in Spain through to Portugal and flows through the middle of the valley. With the Douro Valley silent all but for a few weeks of harvest, this valley promises tucked away tranquility along the north of Portugal. Number 8. Kagan Valley, Pakistan. The Kagan Valley stretches across 160 kilometers and reaches 4,170 meters at the Babusar Pass. This beautiful valley is spotted with shimmering lakes and swirling mountain streams. Curving through the Kagan Valley flows the trout-filled waters of Kundhar River. Amongst the pine forest sit several towns, including the touristy Naran. While exploring the Kagan Valley, you will often see the locals leading a trail of cattle up towards the higher pastures. Number 7. Yosemite Valley, California. Nestled in the Sierra Nevada mountains of California, Yosemite Valley is covered with thick pine forests and mapped with cool streams. Stretching to around 12 kilometers, this valley is well known for its many granite summits such as Half Dome that surround Yosemite. While rock climbers may enjoy the rocky face of El Capitan, the main appeal of this valley is the beautiful Yosemite Falls. A hike through the Yosemite Valley will take you through green meadows, dense forests, and by the many streams and waterfalls that run into the Merced River. Yosemite Valley, with its many creeks, falls, and canyons, has earned its spot as one of the top 10 most beautiful valleys in the world. Number 6. Yuzhaigu Valley, China. Located in the Sichuan province in China, the Yuzhaigu Valley spans across 7,200 hectares. Beside the valley's snow-capped peaks and many waterfalls, Yuzhaigu Valley's main draw is its colorful lakes. Locals believe the goddess Semo dropped a mirror made from the wind and clouds gifted from Dago so that it is shattered into the hundreds of lakes that are speckled around the valley. A must-see spot of Yuzhaigu Valley is Five Flower Lake, a brilliant cayenne-colored pool flowering over many fallen ancient tree trunks. There are natural forests spread all over the valley that are home to many species of animals such as the rare giant panda. Number 5. Kalalu Valley, Hawaii. Another one of our top 10 most beautiful valleys in the world is Kalalu Valley, found on the island of Kauai in Hawaii. Tall, fauna-dotted cliffs enclose this valley, meaning that you will either need to use a kayak or hike along the Kalalu Trail to get to this secluded hideaway. The weather alternates between soft rain and warm sun, so creates a perfect environment for many species of flora and fauna to thrive. By the Kalalu beach at the end of the trail, mangoes, passion fruit, and cherries grow whilst waterfalls trickle over the edge of the valley slopes. Number 4. Barun Valley, Nepal. The Barun Valley is tucked at the base of Makalu, the 5th highest mountain in the world in Nepal. With tall, green forests, peak dusted with white snow, and crashing waterfalls, the Barun Valley is definitely a natural beauty. Recognized for its diversity of wildlife, wild orchids, and rhododendron blooms across lush meadows in the Barun Valley, while snow leopard prowl along the cliff tops. Although the trek along the valley can be quite difficult, it's well worth it for the beautiful views of the Himalayas and chance to explore caves such as sacred Shiva Dhara. Number 3. Valley of Flowers, India. Known for its meadows of colorful endemic flowers, the Valley of Flowers is one of the most beautiful places to visit in India. Situated in Uttarakhand, this valley is home to many endangered animals such as musk deer, brown bear, and blue sheep. The Valley of Flowers sits between the towering Zanskar and Great Himalaya Mountains, creating a burst of color in the landscape of rugged grey rocks. The best place to start the trek into the Valley of Flowers is from Ghangaria. Here you will pass fields of crops, flower and wild strawberries before entering into the valley. Several rivers pass through the Valley of Flowers, including the winding Pushpavati stream. Number 2. Lauterbrunnen Valley, Switzerland. Named after the many waterfalls that cascade from jagged rocks, the Lauterbrunnen Valley is one of the smallest valleys on the list. Several streams crawl down the length of the steep slopes in the valley and spray over the edge, forming some of the 72 falls in the area. Sections of the Lauterbrunnen Valley in Switzerland are covered in clusters of trees and flowers, with the green uncovered areas largely crossed by rivers and streams. The most well-known feature of the Lauterbrunnen Valley is the Trummelbach Falls, where gallons of water plunge from the 200 meters drop. Here comes my favorite, number 1, Valley of 10 Peaks, Canada. Enclosed in an arc of 10 peaks, the Valley of 10 Peaks in Canada is the number 1 on our list of the most beautiful valleys in the world. This valley is covered in dense, uniform forest full of pine trees and is home to the well-known Moraine Lake. The Moraine Lake is the main attraction of the Valley of 10 Peaks due to its distinctive blue color and stunning reflection of the snow-coated mountain tops. Glaciers hangs from the cliff faces and many different species of animals hide in the shadows of thick branches, making the Valley of 10 Peaks a truly spectacular place to visit. There they are, the top 10 most beautiful valleys in the world to add to your travel list. Do you need more travel inspiration? If your answer is yes, please do share this video with your friends and family and keep coming back to the great top 10.